I just gotta say, I agree with Ted's third takeaway. Be careful who you raise money from, whether it's your uncle or your girlfriend. It's one or a handful of people you need to please. But when you do crowdfunding, it's hundreds or thousands of people you need to please. So you gotta be very careful. Now, how many people have heard of Kickstarter? Raise of hands. Okay, a lot of people. For the people that don't know what Kickstarter is, it's a crowdfunding platform, which means it's a way to raise money online through a crowd. And what many people might not know is that it's so much more than that. It's marketing, it's PR, it's pre-sales, and most importantly, it's validation. And this is actually one of the most important tools an entrepreneur will have under their belt. In 30 days, you can find out if your product is worth pursuing or not. You get validated. Or, if you don't get the money, you know that it's time to scrap up, go back to the board and start from scratch again. So I had an idea, really crazy idea last year, and it was for a retractable cable. I wanted to design the most beautiful charger cable for smartphones. It's a really silly idea. Actually, I have it right here. Look at that. So, it's a really simple idea. No tangles. I hate tangles. I didn't know, I love my idea. I didn't know who else would like it. The bank didn't like it. So I applied for a bank loan, and I got rejected. I heard about crowdfunding. I decided to give that a try. I went for $30,000 to raise on Kickstarter in 1 month. In half that time, I raised $30,000. On that day, I called the bank and I said, "Hey, I got some money now." Next day, they approved that bank loan. So it was a win-win for me. I ended up raising $50,000 on Kickstarter. So Kickstarter is a very empowering tool that everyone should consider if you're thinking about starting a new business, or I wouldn't say business actually, if you have an idea for a product or a service. It gets 10 million visitors every month. That's huge. The average fund amount per backer is $25. So, there's people that are looking for new ideas to invest in constantly. And, whether it's going to become real or not, nobody knows. But if they like the idea, if you have a compelling story to tell, then they're going to pour out their wallets. Hopefully, that's what we all hope. Pebble is one example. I don't know if anybody's heard of Pebble, but it's a Bluetooth watch. They raised $10 million in 30 days. That's huge. I'm not saying that everyone's going to raise 10 million, but you can dream. But the whole thing is that the barrier to entrance on Kickstarter is so low. When you apply for a bank loan, you have to create this 30-page business plan. You don't need that on Kickstarter. You just need a really good video. So if you're going to do crowdfunding, it's really important to make a compelling video, tell a very good story, be very clear. You got to think of it as a pitch. And you got to smile a lot, because you'll get people that don't even speak English to pour out their wallets. I had people from 40 different countries fund my project. And secondly, don't overpromise. Keep it as simple as possible. So on my takeaways, first point is to fail fast, learn and repeat. So if you put an idea on Kickstarter, you'll find out in 30 days if it's worth continuing, spending the next year or 2 years on, or you just wrap it up and go back. That's a huge empowering tool. Secondly, execution is very important. As soon as you get successful on Kickstarter, you have to spend every waking moment trying to deliver on your promise, delivering on your product or your service. And thirdly, ask for how much you need to get to the next level. Don't ask for $1 million if you don't need it. Ask for the basic amount, to get to that next point, to make that prototype or to make that first initial run. And hopefully you'll get more than that. But that's about it for crowdfunding.